Hello everyone, I am Dr. Imran Chandarki, working as an assistant professor and in PG program at Department of General Science Engineering and Binawale College of Engineering Solapur. I have total teaching experience of 15 years and research experience of around 7 years. Uh, I did my PhD in mathematics from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University Lonere in the year 2014, and now I have been recognized as a PhD guide for Punyashloka Ahilyabai Holkar Solapur University Solapur. My area of specialization is what applied mathematics, numerical methods, and boundary theory. I have published 6 books and published more than 21 research papers at journal and conferences of international repute. Now, I am going to talk on evaluation of double integration when limit is not given. Okay, so if limit is not given directly, but it is given in terms of region. Okay, so if this region is given to you, then how to get evaluated this double integration that we are going to discuss now. Let me start with the problem. So the question here is evaluate double integration over the region R x y into x plus y dx dy. Okay, so before starting evaluation, you need to recognize what is limit. Okay, now for recognizing limit you require region of integration. Okay, so region of integration here is the area between the two curves. Note that the first curve y is equal to x square, yes, it is a upward open parabola. Why it is upward open parabola? Because yes, it is symmetrical about y axis. Why it is symmetrical about y axis? Because it is having even power of x and all the powers of x are even, therefore it is symmetrical about x axis. And you will find that if x is 0, y is 0, that's why it is passing through origin. So you will be getting a parabola which is upward open. So you will be getting a parabola. So first curve is a parabola. First curve is a parabola which is upward open. Okay, so that is the curve y is equal to x square, and second curve is y equal to x. Note that the second curve is simply your straight line passing through origin, y equal to mx plus c, c is 0 and m is equal to 1. M is equal to 1, slope is 1, and even you can note that if x is 1, y is 1, if x is 2, y is 2, therefore it is a straight line passing through origin. So that is a straight line passing through origin. Okay, so you have here two curves. Okay, and I think there is only one region which is bounded by these two regions, and that is these two curves, that is what, this region. Okay, so let me highlight this region. So this is region number 1. Okay, so that we can see in the figure. We can see in the figure. Okay, so this is your figure. Now how to find out the point of intersection? If you want to find out point of intersection, solve these two equations simultaneously. Which equations? So solve the equation, what, your y is equal to x square. So put y is equal to x square here. You will find that x square is equal to x, means x square minus x is equal to 0. So if you solve these two equations, okay, which one? The first and second equation, that is y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. Yes, you get y. If you put y is equal to x in the second equation, y is equal to x square, what we get? We get x is equal to x square. Okay, so if you take all the terms on one side, we get what? X square minus x is equal to 0. Okay, x can be taken common, that gives you x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. Okay, so I got two values of x. X is 0, x is 1. Note that if you put x is equal to 0 in this equation, okay, your value of y, if you put x is equal to 0 here, yes, y also will be equal to 0. So my first point will be 0 0, which is here, and second point, if you put x is equal to 1, y is also equal to 1. If x is 1, y is equal to 1. Therefore this is the point of intersection, this one and this one, and therefore this is your region of integration. You can lightly shade it. So lightly shade this region, okay. Then what, you have two choices, okay, depending on the feasibility of evaluation with respect to x or with respect to y. Here you can see that the integrand x y into x plus y is equally difficult or easy depending on your capability of integration, what to with respect to x or with respect to y. So if you want, you can integrate with respect to x, if you want, you can integrate with respect to y. It is your choice. So here, yes, if you want to integrate with respect to x, then take strip parallel to x axis. If you want to take if you want to integrate with respect to y first, then take strip parallel to y axis. So here let us have strip parallel to y axis. This is your strip, and this strip will move from left to right while its motion. Yes, you can see that the initial position of the strip is here and final position is here. So initial position is here and final position is here somewhere, okay. So this strip moves from what equation of y axis. What is equation of y axis? It is x is equal to 0, okay, and equation of this line which is passing through what, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Note that equation of y axis is x equal to 0, therefore here I should select value of x, so x equal to 1, okay. You can check it out, x equal to 1. So what we can observe that x varies from 0 to 1. So what is meaning of that? We got limit of outer integration limit by motion. Now if you want find inner integration limit, for that you see where are the ends of the strip. So you will observe that ends of the strip are what, on your lower curve which is parabola and upper curve which is straight line, okay. So this is your strip. So lower end is on parabola, upper end is on circle, and that's why your limit for y will be, so lower limit is on what, y equal to x square. So lower limit is on y is equal to x square, and upper limit is on what, y is equal to x. Therefore limit for what, x, limit of x varies from, limit of x varies from 0 to 1, whereas limit for y varies from, yes, lower end is on x square and upper end is on x, okay. So that is what order of that is the limit of double integration. So this is outer integration limit and this is inner integration limit, okay. So this one is outer and this one is inner, outer, inner, okay. So we can put the limit, so 0 to 1 and from x square to x, okay. First integration is to be carried out with respect to y variable because we have taken strip parallel to y axis. So take x terms outside. So which terms of x we can take it outside? So we can take x outside along with dx, okay. Remaining terms of x cannot be taken outside because it is in addition subtraction with other y terms. Therefore only x and dx will be outside. Yx is, which is here, and what, y square into dy, what will be now integrated with respect to y, keeping this x as a constant, okay. So what, x as it is, integration of y is y square by 2, okay, and plus what, integration of y square is y cube by 3, okay. So if you put upper limit and lower limit, we get this, okay. Subtract upper limit value from the lower limit value, subtract lower limit value from the upper limit value, we get this, okay. Now multiply x inside, but once again we get this stuff and integrate with respect to x. Note that integration of x raised to 4 is x raised to 5 divided by 5, 5 gets cancelled, it is x raised to 5 divided by 6. And here in similar type of simplification we get the answer equal to 3 by 56. Okay, so I hope that what you got how to evaluate when limits are not given.